Oh, good evening, Chet. Good evening, Sister Sid.
Hi, friends. How are you?
It took me a second. I'm like, they'll answer. They always answer. Oh, I'm not on Discord. How was your week?
Good. It's just been a busy week, work and all.
Ooh.
But I'm off for the next 5 days.
Wow, 5 days. Do you want to stream with me tomorrow too?
It depends on what. Oh, tomorrow, yeah, I'm free all day tomorrow.
Depends on what day tomorrow is.
So
I'm not really streaming tomorrow, but if you would, I might.
I'll do it. Saturday, have you heard of the comedian Drew Lynch, the one that stutters?
I don't think so.
Oh, you got to look up one of his videos. His name's Drew Lynch, and he has like a legit stutter, and he's a stand-up comedian. He's super funny.
Let me
And
look.
he's coming to my town. And
Mhm.
so for Christmas, I got the boys tickets. I'm taking them to see him.
Drew Lynch. Wow. The home of comedian. Okay, so I found him. Hold on, I'm gonna share this
All right.
very loud. Let me do my job. Add to the stage. Is that him? Little King?
Yeah, that's him.
All right. This is his intro. It's 44 minutes. Get the fuck out of here. Shorts.
Yeah, yeah, find something shorter. He does a lot of crowd work. He's pretty fun. I like him. He's funny.
You told me about what's that last guy you told me about?
Matt Rife.
Yeah, before anybody else told me about him, and then suddenly I hear it everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. I Married a Wild Animal has 60,000 views, or I'm not down with this sickness.
Do that. I'm not down with this sickness one. I haven't seen that one.
One of the things I really love about the holidays is going home to see family every year and then inheriting the most violent illness known to mankind. I love it because I am rewarded for taking a week off of work and dropping $1,000 on plane tickets by having to take another week off of work due to the fact that I'm too sick to work. And if there's anything you don't need around the holidays, it's money and all of the energy you would normally have to smile through backhanded compliments and awkward political statements is spent fighting for your life on a crusty futon in your parents' guest room, right? And they seem to think that you're lazy because you sleep until noon every day, but you need that in order to fend off the disease that your germ hermit nephew coughed into your mouth at Thanksgiving when all you really wanted to do was smell Santa's cookies this year. But you can't because one flu is inside the cuckoo's nest. Good morning. One of the things I really
Yeah, you the cuckoo's nest, Joe. This guy's gonna have a manifesto one day. I can't wait for that for him. Cool. So you're going to see him to this weekend?
Yeah, I'm going to see him. I'm taking the kids.
Noich.
Yeah, I'm super stoked.
Awesome. What am I gonna be doing? Something super cool. Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing. But I have a quiz for you. Oh shit,
Okay.
his name is right on this.
What's the quiz?
We'll just see if you can pass. Who's this?
Dennis the Menace?
I feel like you gave it away, but is it really?
I don't
Is that
remember
really?
Dennis the Menace looking like that.
No, obviously you do not. How do you remember Dennis the Menace looking?
He's like a blonde kid with a
Yeah.
cowlick.
I don't know that much about him. But let me show you what our Dennis the Menace looks like. Tonight we're going to talk about coincidences.
Okay.
And this is a freaking crazy coincidence. Two Dennis the Menace characters emerged at the same time in March 1951. I just showed you the British version, and you remember our version.
Yeah, for sure.
The one that like had trouble happen, like, oopsie, I'm sorry, Mr.
Yeah.
Wilson. The other one supposedly like went looking for it.
Oh, so he was the
Interesting.
menace.
Yeah, he was true. So I wonder, how does this happen?
I don't know. That's interesting.
Maybe because not a lot of words rhyme with menace. Names, I mean. David the
Yeah.
Menace.
Yeah.
Dennis and Menace. What else rhymes with menace?
Nothing, but I wonder why they chose menace. Like, Nothing really rhymes with anarchist.
No, because you already had like I don't know, uh, the Karate Kid, the news kid. So next, you're like, I want to be like, I don't know, dude. Think about it. You wanted it to be like, I don't know. I feel like ideas are like, I honestly have this idea, this thought about ideas. You look super cute tonight, by the way.
Thanks. You
But I
too.
have this, thanks. I have this idea or thought that ideas are just out there. And then, like, you get them, but somebody else could get them if they're, like, kinda on the same
Like you just
wavelength, like
reach up and grab it. You're like, oh, that's an idea I want.
well, you have to be tuned in and thinking about the shit, and then you have to, like, act on it, like, that's why some people are like, "I think I invented that." Like, well, you could've maybe, but you didn't. You just had the thought. So do other people.
All
But
right.
what if that's true, then why haven't we had a real Tesla? Why do we just have Elon pretending Tesla, you know? Shouldn't Tesla's ideas be out there in someone else's mind?
I mean,
If
yeah,
my
I
theory is
guess
right, and I'm
if
pretty sure
your
my theory
theory's
is right.
I mean, if you're not a crazy person, then sure.
No, 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 that's not one of the options. Good evening,
Oh,
Daniel, Vicky, Amit, beautifully. Paul was
hi
here. Good
everyone.
to see y'all. At the very last second, I got my sister to show up.
Who was supposed to be on with you?
Nobody. I
Oh,
just was hoping somebody would be. And I didn't ask anybody. I was just praying to Jesus, and that's what happened.
and you're like, oh, I remember my sister doesn't have a life and she follows me around the internet. I'll get her.
That part. Well, I was really praying you weren't at work, and then I was like, "Well, maybe it doesn't get busy, like but you're a paramedic." So I'm like, "When does not get busy? Like, it's the downtime. It's not like dinner rush at a restaurant."
Yeah.
But then, yeah,
Well, we've streamed before when I was at work.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, "So if it's the downtime,
Yeah.
around 9 p.m."
No, I
So,
worked yesterday.
go
And I
Rogues.
missed 2 calls yesterday from family. I was like, nobody ever calls. And then my dad called and my uncle called.
What'd they have to say about me?
um, Dad, I was clearing from the hospital, so I was able to answer for him, and he was just doing his usual check-in.
Hmm.
And he did ask about you. He said he can't get you on the phone. I told him your phone was broken.
Yeah, that's a fact. Thank you.
And uncle, I was with a patient, so I couldn't answer, and I didn't clear up until like 3 in the morning, which is like not a good time to return somebody's phone call.
I mean, that's fair. Okay, well, do you know what a coincidence even is?
I know my mom used to call it a coinky dink.
That's what my friends call it. Everybody cool calls it that.
Oh yeah, a coinky dink.
Wait, who just said that? Daniel said, "I'll come on whenever you." I remember. Okay, you did say that. What I think I'm gonna do is Daniel in your new server? Sister said.
I don't know because I'm still trying to figure all of that out.
Well, we'll get
So
him in there, and then what I'll do on Thursdays is just post the link in there, and if someone wants to join, then that would be freaking awesome.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Be so cool, and I'll ping everyone so it hits your phones on a notification.
It's your
Um,
Thursday shenanigans.
Vicky said, "Yeah, coinky dink." Okay, I was gonna just show you the definition in case if there's somebody out there in this world who doesn't know.
Okay.
I lost you. Okay, did you turn
No,
your camera off on purpose? Okay.
yeah, I'm trying to get comfortable in my seat without like having the camera move around a bunch.
You don't wanna shake your titties for us, I got it. Some women they're different, but you're fine. An occasion when
Mm.
2 or more similar things happen at the same time, especially in a way that is unlikely and surprising. Hold on, before we get into this, I have this marked on one of these pages, but you and I went through a crazy coincidence one time. I wonder if you remember it. Okay, well, do you have any crazy coincidence stories with me?
No.
Okay, well, then she don't remembered it. I can say whatever I want
But
now. I
maybe
could
jog
just
my
lie.
memory. I might remember once
Okay,
you start talking about it though. You know the memory's bad.
okay. Here is a refresher because on page 20 of there's only 25 pages in this PDF to go through tonight. That's 25 coincidences we'll talk about, and then we're out of here.
Okay.
Unless you feel like just chit chatting, that's fine too. But this is the one that has to do with you. We were at the corner of what the and fuck. It says that day my sister took a call and I took my kid to soccer dinner. Is any of this ringing a bell? That
No,
soccer ball, the heart with the thing.
no.
Well, okay, I'll tell you that story. So you had to go, whatever, I don't know, do a call. And I had to take my kid to soccer dinner. So it starts out just like you would expect. But I think what had happened was I must have dropped her off and come back or whatever it was. At some point I was either dropping her off to soccer dinner or I was picking her up. But I was parked in front of some stranger's house. I'd never been on this street before, and it's actually a couple of streets over from, like, Candy Cane Lane, where this place where they do a bunch of lights. Anyway, I was parked there and on the phone with you, and you were like, "Oh, what's that? Something, something." You said something, and you say your name, and you were like, "Oh, that's not a real name, but Betsy Ross." And I was like, "Wait, what?" I said, "Mrs. Ross or Betsy Ross." And I look up at the corner of the street sign, and I'm at the corner of Betsy and Ross. And I'm like, what the fuck? What are the odds? But it was something like Barbara, I don't know, Thompson, and I don't think that's actually it. But it was so strange. I'm like, what are the odds right now that you would be handling a patient by that name? And I'm sitting at this crossroads and she was in a car accident, all these strange, bizarre shit. I'm like, this is crazy. It would probably been, God, I'm bad with years, but at least 5 years ago, maybe a
12.
couple more. I would think probably 2018. So what's that? 5 years ago? 6 years ago?
Almost 6 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. That's a coincidence. Like, what?
Yeah,
What?
so that I don't actually remember that one, but that's crazy because then that's happened to me twice. Because I used to date this guy named Gary Speed, we'll just call him, but that's his name, and he was kind of a jerk. But I met him swiping through Tinder, and I was at the corner of Gary Street and Speed Street, swiped, we start talking. I I don't remember why I was there. I was at work
Bulldogs. I
and
love this. What's the city?
um
Just kidding. I don't know this dude. Totally kidding.
he doesn't live here anymore. He was in the military and he's since got married and
He died.
I
He
mean
died. He's dead.
he got married while we were dating. It was real weird. It wasn't
Oh,
to me.
that's the problem. He was
Um
looking.
yeah. But what we start chatting or whatever, and we exchange names, and he's like, "My name's Gary Speed," and I kind of joked. I was like, "Shut the fuck up," and he was like, "What? Why?" I was like, and I sent him a picture of the the street sign where I
Like
was at
he
the
knows
corner of
where you're
Gary.
at.
Right. But so that's crazy. That's happened twice then too.
That is crazy. It's a you thing.
Yeah, that's wild.
Okay, what does that mean?
I don't know. Remember when I used to? I'd have like crazy dreams, and I would call you or
Did
text you the next day. I'm like, "Tell me what my dream means."
Hey, did Gary marry a lady called Betsy Ross at all?
I don't know what her name was.
I'm just
Home
kidding. That
wrecker.
wasn't the other bitch's name either, but she did flags and right? Isn't Betsy Ross the flag lady? Pretty sure,
Bet
yeah.
Betsy Ross was a
She's
singer, right?
joking. No, that was Diana.
Oh, I knew it was some Ross.
Wow. Disrespected Betsy like that.
You don't even
Unbelievable.
know Betsy. You
I
made
never met
Betsy
her.
up.
Maybe her name isn't Betsy. I feel like Betsy is an older name and Ross is like a flag making name. Doesn't it sound like a flag making name? The Ross family made a bunch of flags. Totally.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Can you hear it?
I can hear that, I guess.
You didn't hear that. I was muted.
Oh,
Okay. So we're going to scroll to the top of this. Hopefully you know these or don't know these. Hopefully they're interesting. If I click this, what the fuck? And my little son goes, what does WTF stand for? And I said, what the freak? And he goes, oh, I thought it was a different F. I'm like, well, it is. I just didn't want to say that in front of you.
he's
But
too smart for his own good.
this one says there are 40. I'll click it real quick. I'm not lying. Okay. 40 amazing coincidences you wouldn't
Oh.
believe. And you would believe some of them. Some of them were stupid. I'm like, Well, every time I go back to the wrong page, and then this one is 17 coincidences. I'm pretty sure that all of them are already on here, the good ones anyways. I realized I
Ooh.
had a couple doubles. So if we want, we can click on those once we're done. But in the meantime, let's just read these other ones because they're interesting. Some of them have links. This one doesn't, but it does say, in World War I, a German ship tried to run the British blockade by disguising itself as a British ship, but the first ship that they came into contact with was the one they disguised themselves as. That sucks.
They're like, no, we're the real one. Like, aw, damn.
Like, you
I bet
change.
they were pissed. Right? Do you take off that shirt? That's ours.
Yeah, damn it. They're like, this is gonna be hard to
Like,
explain.
quick, somebody grab the paint. We got to change one of our letters. It's
Yeah,
the
put a
same
3
damn
on the
shit.
boat. Put a 3.
Exactly.
They just didn't tell you about us yet. Hola, or how do you say that in German? It says
Twins.
like, do everything they do. We'll pretend we're a mirror.
I wonder what the other ship captain was like. Oh,
They're like,
okay, are we
fire at them.
drunk?
They're like, at us, sir?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Feels wrong, sir. I'm not gonna fire at our boat, sir. It says
Yeah.
the German ship was the SMS Cap. Oh, why'd I try this? And the British one was Carmania. HMS. Huge military ship.
I don't think it stands for huge military ship.
Dude, totally. Why would they both be called small military ship versus huge military ships right there
Chat,
in the
tell us
name?
what SMS and HMS mean. Damn it.
Thank you, Amit. Like and subscribe to Divinity's page. That's a great suggestion. It'd be coinky dink if you did.
Yeah.
On this
You could
night.
also subscribe to Inappropriately Said.
Listen
I'm
to
about to
this.
start going live.
Then let's go live on your channel tomorrow.
Oh, let's do it. Yeah, I'm in.
Yes. Okay, perfect. But I was gonna say, what happens if someone subscribes today and then somebody else subscribes today, right now? And then like in a couple years, you'll be like, oh, my favorite night on the internet was when the said sisters were chatting, and the other person's like, wait a minute, me too.
That was my
And
favorite
then
night
you
too.
realize you guys subscribed to me on the same night, on coincidence night. That's a
Dude.
love story. I mean, twin flame shit. You
Am
know?
I right? So did you got a new subscriber the other day, did you see? Or new
Yeah.
follower?
Sister
was-
said.
Yeah. So I have a work phone that I use for like scheduling and stuff, so I don't have to give people my personal number. And I was like, oh, this is good because I can look at chat from a different phone. Because when I on live with you, like I can't see chat right now. But it kept giving me an error when like it would log me out of one for whatever reason. It's probably me. So I was like, oh, I'll just log in as sister said. And give
Good
my
job.
sister another follower.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
thank
real
you.
excited. I followed myself too. Don't get crazy with it.
Oh, well, thanks anyway.
What a coincidence. We both got a new follower.
Whoa, what a coincidence. How many did you lose?
I only have 3 followers. It's
You know
like,
what that does? It
it's
makes
like
me feel
you and
better.
Nova.
You know, but me, I bet you all the figure out what your channel is. Are you on talking about streaming on Rumble or YouTube?
Rumble.
Okay,
Because I
good.
don't know how to YouTube.
Let's find your channel. Do you think you could do 2 things at once, or is that a little much?
No, I think I could do 2 things at once. I could probably find my other phone. I could do it from this one.
Because you
let
could
me
put it in chat, and then Vicky and then me and Daniel, they could sub to you. They know how to do that and then come back, I hope. She must close the window. Can you still hear me, though? Well, I'd hate to do anything
Search history.
interesting. Oh, what?
One thing I learned the other day, so I figured out how to log on to the internet from my TV. So I could
Congratulations.
watch your cast and I could see chat and I could be like working around the house. But when I'm on my phone and I'm on live chat, like if somebody posts a link, it doesn't hyperlink it. Like I could never click on it. So I was always trying to like go back and forth and get all the things right. But when I was on my TV, I could just click on it. And I was like, oh,
What?
hell, I know.
That
So
sounds backwards.
I know. I was like, what the freak?
Yeah, what in the freak? That's what this show is about. me scroll
Yeah.
back up. What the freak?
So
That's a strange
now I can.
coincidence.
Okay, wait. I don't know how to share. Oh, wait. Let's see. Oh, I could block and report myself. That's not gonna
It's okay.
happen.
Okay, here. I bet you could
Yeah.
tell me. Hold on a second. If I write www.rumble.com/user/
It's inappropriately said.
Oh my Lanta, he already found it before we could. It's in chat already.
Oh,
Way to go, Amit. High five.
thanks, Amit.
Damn.
Follow for my first live. So I have one on there that I was like just playing with, but I don't know how to delete it. It was like I don't know what.
Clip that.
It was like Tits and Twat Tuesday or something like that.
Whoa.
I know. And so first shot one day in chat was like, "Hey, what's up, Tits and Twat?" And I was like, "Rude." And then I realized I was like, "Oh yeah, he must have seen my." It's
You have
nothing.
a
It's a
pending live called Tits and Twat, and you only have 3 subs?
Hey, you worry about yourself.
Rumble's broken. If you did that on YouTube, you'd have 1,000 by now. Worth it. Subscribe. Notify me. Wow. That's a coincidence.
Yeah. So I'm just over here living my best life.
Yeah, it really does sound like you are. I'm kind of glad you're here. So that sounds like we're so fun, but it's also just her. Me, I just made slides and spent hours and hours of my life. I'll never get back doing it.
Yeah, but you have like a real channel. I'm still trying to figure out
Oh,
how to
is that what
Discord.
this is? Yeah.
It is a real channel. You got friends
Okay,
and shit.
that's true. I do have a dope chat at the moment also. Beautifully
Mhm.
said desktop versus app.
Yeah, the desktop version's way better.
Yeah, everyone's names are colored. Did you know that?
Mm-mm. I didn't
You
notice that. I just noticed I could finally click on things.
Let me show you something.
That's how I watched Amit's interview with you, which I watched today. It was very good.
It was?
Yes, I loved it.
Thanks.
You looked really cute.
Aw,
You
thanks.
did your hair, you curled it.
I was sober. Did I seem sober?
I didn't notice one way or the other, so I'm assuming yes.
I did
But
that
I
for
was looking at
nothing.
your
I
hair.
knew I did it for nothing.
I was looking at your hair and I was thinking, "Ah, I wanna go platinum blonde so bad." But
What? Do it.
I'm so afraid, and my hair is super long. I don't know if you, like,
Okay, it is, yeah.
you see how long it's like when my hair is straightened, it's down to, like, the top of my pants. So I'm
Me
like,
too.
"Oh, do I wanna, like, if I bleach it, I know I'm gonna have to, like, I'll lose some length," which is fine because it probably, I
Wait,
mean, I don't,
why?
because my ends are already so dead, like, they're so bad already.
Oh, but you need a haircut anyways, and that doesn't count.
Yeah,
Don't blame the
so,
bleach.
um so then I was watching hair videos. Have you ever seen the guy Brad Mondo?
No.
So he's like a really good hairstylist, and he has his own line and stuff, but he like does like hair review videos of like people like doing their
Try.
stuff at home. And I was like, oh man, this could either come out really good or like, whoops.
When are you gonna be in California next? Because I could do it.
Um,
And I'm not saying I'll do a good job, but we have a history.
Listen, if I say I want bangs though, that's out. So
You just have to look straight.
I will probably be in California soon, and I will know tomorrow, actually. I have a call with my mother, who is having some medical issues, and I will be in town when she has surgery.
Ooh.
I'm gonna come for her recovery, not for the surgery itself, because she said no, but, she wants me
She
there for her
said
recovery.
no.
Well, she's
'Cause
like, I think
she's put up boundaries.
yeah, well, I think she was like, it would be better, like, once I'm home to help me recover and get around and, just have somebody medical there, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll probably be
Wow.
staying at your house.
Wow. She didn't even ask me. I can do CPR and shit. I wipe my own ass.
Yeah, well, she was supposed to have an appointment Tuesday,
Just
so I
kidding.
was
I couldn't help her.
all excited and called her. I'm like, "Hey, how'd your appointment go?" Because I've been kinda just on edge waiting, and she was like, "It got rescheduled to Friday," and I was like, "Ugh, phone call would've been nice."
Go she does. But you is needy.
Well, I don't want her to
You're
have
a
it
needy
tomorrow.
daughter.
No, tomorrow makes me nervous.
Why? Is tomorrow Friday the 13th?
No,
That'd be a coincidence.
tomorrow's the 2-year anniversary of my grandfather's death.
Tomorrow is when Kobe died?
That too.
Why
What a
do you keep
coincidence.
what a coincidence. My grandpa too. What a coincidence. Oh, shit. This show is working out great. Daniel, can I practice CPR on you? I will break a lung, a rib. Both, maybe.
And that's why you're not staying there post-surgery.
Listen, I'll keep performing it. I'll be her extra lung. That's gross. I wouldn't do that. Somebody would die on my watch. I'd be like, someone have a balloon, you put air in the balloon and you squeeze it. I've seen this shit on TV.
I've seen Grey's Anatomy. I can do this. I slept at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Totally good.
That part. Hey, did you know that 112 men died during the Hoover Dam project?
No. But I did hear that the people that died there, they couldn't get their bodies out and they're just buried in the dam.
That's a lie. I read about it. They said that's a lie. They got everybody out because they didn't want cavities or some shit from when the body's mummified. But there's no bodies actually in there. That you heard a lie.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of cooler your way, I guess, if you want it to be haunted.
Everything's haunted.
This says the first dude died December 20th and the last dude died December 20th. Coincidence?
Holy shit.
But guess what? They were father and son. The first and last dude died the same day and they were father and son. And that mom was like pissed at the Hoover Dam, I bet.
Holy shit. And that was in what year? 1935? Oh, dude, they didn't even sue people back then.
They sure did. Don't you think?
Do you think she sued? Was like, dude, this was an
Yeah,
unsafe project. I lost 2 family members. I want my $300.
Yeah, exactly that. That's what the lawsuit said. I remember I read it. Look how cool they made the dam look right here. Damn.
Have you ever seen the Hoover Dam in person?
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
Have you?
I was there before they rerouted it.
They rerouted the whole dam?
In the road, dude.
I was like, that must have been an undertaking. What'd you do? Stand there and watch?
Dude, the first time I went there, I looked down at the dam and I could all I was thinking about was, what if someone died here? Like, you'd be so fucked. You just keep just like, fuck, because you know you're gonna die. You just all the way down, just.
Yeah, we have a dam here, and I've had several suicides there.
Wow, how many lives do you have?
I mean, not me, other people. But I'm like, man, quit offing yourself in the. We gotta
No,
get
no,
on the
no.
boat.
It's probably not a suicide. If you look over the edge, you might fall over. You don't know.
I mean,
How
you might
dare
fall
you
over with
send
the gun in
dare
your
you judge
hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, that's
That's
different.
that's lead poisoning.
Why did they go to the dam for that?
I mean, it's really pretty. I don't know. But he didn't tell me. I asked. He didn't tell me.
I'm not sure about any of that. What a coinky dink of finding you all here. Yeah, great liquor. Good evening. Yeah, sorry about those guys. RIP to them. Listen to this.
Yeah.
Okay. This is when Henry Zieglin decided to leave his wife in 1883. She was so distraught, she ultimately took her own life. In an attempt to avenge her death, Zieglin's wife's brother shot Zieglin in the head. Wait, that's not what it says. Hold on. Attempt to avenge her
You're just out here
death.
making shit up.
Zieglin's wife's brother shot Zieglin in the head, then took his own life. It does say that. But unknown to him, the shot had only grazed Zieglin and embedded itself into a nearby tree. I swear I read this before. 20 years later, Zieglin, so he survived. The brother dies, the wife is dead, but the husband's still alive. He strapped, okay, what happened here? 20 years later, Zieglin was trying to remove a tree from his yard. He strapped it up with some explosive and lit the fuse. The ensuing explosion not only destroyed the tree, but it also blasted the 20-year-old bullet out of the tree, across the yard, and into Zieglin's head, finally killing him instantly.
Oh my God, that is a coincidence.
Yeah, that bullet had his name on it, literally. Not literally, but literally. New literally.
That's wild.
Do you believe in magic? Yeah, this is why it's called the long game, because it took a while, but that fucking, she got him eventually. She got his ass. Undertaking, father, son, death, Hoover. Damn, I appreciate the unintentional pun. Ooh. I have no idea what's happening over there. We didn't mean that. Do you like the colors of these slides by any
I do.
chance? Thanks.
They're very like festive.
Festive, okay. My thought process was, okay, this one starts in blue and ends in pink. This one should start in pink. Okay, ends in yellow. So this,
Oh, look at
but
you.
then the colors started kind of not being dope. So I did a little. Okay, don't read them. Don't read them.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta tell you a story about this man named Walter Summerford. He was struck by lightning in 1918. 6 years afterward, in 1924, he was struck again by lightning. 6 years later, 1930, struck again. And guess what happened after that? He died in 1932. But 4 years after that, so 6 years after his last lightning strike, his gravestone was struck by
Oh,
lightning.
for fuck's sake. Come
How do they
on.
know that last part?
That's true. How'd you think that feels made up, but that's a lot of lightning strikes. Lightning strikes are rare, but to survive a lightning strike, like the long-term effects of lightning strike victims are wild, like so awful.
Awful? Like they get miswired?
No, like it just kind of short circuits everything. So they oftentimes have like severe memory problems and chronic pain and migraines and vision problems. So my very first boyfriend, we'll call him Justin Hofer because that's his name.
I was gonna say, wait a minute. That sounds a little like his real name. Is he
Yeah,
dead or what?
no, he's not dead, but he has a crazy lightning strike story. So he was struck by lightning playing golf, and his dad had died years before of cancer. And the only, like, when he woke up, the like person that was golfing with him was like, "Man, I don't know, like the guy that was here with you saved your life," described him, and it was his dad, who was long past.
What? That's cool.
Yeah, isn't that wild? I
So
mean, I can't get
his
you specifics because I may have read that on whatever's public on his profile, and we're not friends. So.
He might have blocked me a long time ago. Oh, I see why you started that story with the boyfriend stuff. Okay, next thing's next. A ship which sank in the Menai Strait off the coast of Wales on December 5th, 1664. All 81 passengers died except one. His name was Hugh Williams. And for the record, somebody said there were probably a lot of Hugh Williams on that boat. I'm like, okay, because then on December 5th, 1785, another ship with 60 aboard sank in the same place. The only survivor, a man named Hugh Williams. Then in
Oh, come on.
1880, on December 5th, yeah, it's December 5th, and Hugh keeps surviving them, Hugh Williams. A third vessel sank. All 25 people were drowned except for, you guessed it, a Hugh Williams. So there might be a lot of Hugh Williams on the boat, but what are the odds that this boat keeps living?
Yeah, and what are
Sounds
the
the
odds that
same.
it sinks on the same day in the same place?
Why would you run your boat on that day? Like, listen to
Especially if your
God.
name's Hugh. Like, at some point, does this guy just stop
Yeah,
sailing?
if
He's like,
we
you
know
know what?
about it, Hugh has heard about it.
It's crazy.
That's probably why there are less people on it. There's 81 people and then 60 and then 25. They're like, you faggots were like, it hasn't sunk in how long? How many years had it been? Oh, not even that many, not even 50 years. I don't think I would have got on it on that day.
Can you see how many boats sunk in the Menai Strait total? Not just.
Ever? I
Mhm.
can't see it, but if I think about it, I'll say 7. My best guess is 7. It's
I don't think so.
lucky. Well, 3 for sure, and can't be that many more. They would have talked about Hugh more because he would have never died. You want me to Google it? Okay, let me Google it real quick. Let me move the bong. Hold on, it's a little heavy.
I've never heard of Menai Strait, so I was just wondering how many boats sink there, because, like, what's happening there that these boats keep sinking?
Maybe
You
it's
know?
part of like the what was that?
Bermuda
Bermuda
Triangle?
Triangle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, Menai, is that how it's spelled?
Menai, yeah.
Menai Strait
Whoops.
shipwrecks. Okay. Will they tell me how many the first try? Dun, dun, dun. I don't know, but this first article was written October 5th. Maybe it's a thing about the 5th. Obscure North Wales shipwrecks. Maybe it's a lot.
Oh, forget it.
I
It's
just think
already
it's
too much.
7. It's probably just 7. I think I was right the whole time. Next thing. This one has a link, so we won't have to guess. Oh, it's going to take us to a video with a timestamp. It says Mongol fleets almost conquered Japan twice in 7 years. Both times they were stopped by a typhoon.
It's just time to give it up.
Yeah. What's a Mongol, though? That sounds racialistic. Hold on.
Now there's a better way to get live TV. Switch to Frontier Fiber and save $10 a month on YouTube TV.
Tell me what to do, lady.
Japan is an island.
2:15 we have to go to see this. Whoa. Is that what it said? 2:15?
Yeah, it said 2:15.
Control. Breaking news. The Mongols have invaded China.
We've invaded China,
said the Mongols.
Please respect us or else we might invade you as well.
Okay, said Japan. So the Mongols came over, ready for war, and died in a tornado. But they tried again and had a nice time fighting with the Japanese, but then died in a tornado. Then the emperor overthrows the shogunate. Then the shogunate overthrows him back and moves to Kyoto and makes it.
That was it, just the typhoon part.
It was they said tornado.
He's a liar. He doesn't understand what typhoon is. He's simplifying it for retards like you. Me. Probably me.
Well, either way, they died. Stop trying to come over.
Yeah,
That was the
imagine
best
if their
graphic ever.
enemy. Yeah, if your enemy can get a tornado in Japan.
It's that weather control like the U.S. was doing.
Was doing? When do we stop?
Today.
Good evening, Percy. No thirsty thumbnail. No, I forgot about that. Today I was like, what was I thinking? There's no picture of a person at all on there.
Get it together.
I guess I wasn't thinking. Okay. Look at these guys. Do they look like twins to you? Just tell me the truth.
No, but they look like they're related.
Because they both like the same type of shirt?
Yeah, but I wonder if they
No one taught them how to smile?
I wonder if they were in different colored shirts, if I would think they looked the same, because they have different hairlines.
Nothing about them looks the same to me. Their noses are different. Except for their smile, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a problem. Both of them have this
Probably look like they're like weird cousins or something.
kissing cousins, is what you say.
Mm-hmm. They're from Alabama.
What did I see? Something? I forgot. I don't know. Okay, these are twins. It says there was a pair of twins that were separated at birth in Ohio. They lived really similar lives. Both were named Jim by their own foster parents. That's them. Both sought out law enforcement training. Both had a wife named Linda. Both were skilled at mechanical drawing and carpentry. One named his child James Allen. The other named his child James fucking Allen, just with an extra L. Holy shit. Both of them left Linda for a woman named Betty. Oh my God, coincidence. That's probably where I stole that other name from. And both of them had a dog named Toy.
Wow, okay. That's for sure coincidence. How'd they find
Alan,
each other?
James
I need to
Allen?
know the whole story.
The dog thing is what got you?
No, the whole thing.
Oh, isn't that so bizarre?
That is, yeah, that's crazy.
He said Ohio, gross. Sibling rivalry. Sorry I'm late. I had a work call. If I would have known we were getting double hotness for the same gene pool, I would have canceled it. Thank you for the $10 Super Chat Rumble.
Oh,
And thanks
send
for
that to me,
showing up.
sister.
Let me show you what you missed. Show you what? Send you what? The $10? 5 of it's for you. 5 of it. You can cancel your membership this month. That's all.
That's
Everyone,
right,
hold off chats till next Thursday.
Sibling Revelry. I'm going live tomorrow for the first time because you weren't here earlier to hear it. But
damn, she already know how to grift.
I don't know what grifting means, but yeah.
I don't know what grifting means. I didn't totally take a class yesterday. Okay, let me show you anything you missed.
I
We
thought
learned.
grifting was if you're a grifter, you're like a thief.
Yeah, that's the legal grifter. You're right. But in the internet, they're like grifting means like anytime you can, you just tell them about your show. You shill.
Oh,
But
well,
like, there's a way that you can do it. So, say I had a sponsor and it was Mendo Grinders, right?
mhm.
And you said something, and I was like, how do I get her to say grind? I could be like, dude, what was that one song bumping? You'd be like, grind. I'd be like, oh, that reminds me, Mendo Mulchers, the best grinder ever. You'd be like, shut the fuck up. You would never know why I was getting you to say certain things because you would never know if I'm just setting you up to grift my
I
sponsor.
gotcha.
Those are my favorite type of grifters. But like you just did, where you just was like, hey, the only thing you missed was my show's gonna start tomorrow. That's a perfect. That's like that was cute. That was a good grift.
Okay, whew.
Bump and grind.
I don't have to
Yeah.
cancel myself already.
Yeah, no, you can't get canceled. No one can cancel you. You're sponsor free. There's a song about it. I'll show it to you
Oh, yeah.
later. We learned no one died in the Hoover Dam. Careful cheating on your wife. She could kill you with a stray bullet several years later. 20 years later. Watch out for lightning. Don't ever get into the Menai Strait.
Never.
Japan will fuck you up with a tornado if you don't try. And also, if you ever had a twin, and you might, there could be someone out there you don't know about, they will be doing what you're doing, whatever it is. So do the right thing by your twin. You know,
Yeah.
fuck hot women or Linda. Hey, there was these other twins that I didn't add on here, and maybe we will click on one of those links when we're done. But I'm pretty sure it said there were triplets, and they were separated at birth because of a experiment from, I
In New
think
York. Yeah.
it was like a college for
Yeah,
nature
so
versus nurture.
yes, and so the one guy, like, his, like, buddies or whatever go into this restaurant and see him, and they're like, "Dude, you have a doppelganger, basically." And so this guy's like, "Oh, I gotta go see this for myself," goes there, and they're like, "Definitely." They do the stuff, and this news article runs, and they're like long lost twins, like separated at birth, just reunited or whatever. And the triplet sees it, and he's like, "Holy shit, I look like these guys." And so then they had to run a whole new story. They were like, "Actually, it's triplets." Dun, dun, dun." Well, then they found out about this study. There was a whole bunch of twins separated at birth that they followed for like 20 years or something
That's
crazy.
pretty fucked up. Just to
Yeah.
see if that would affect them mentally. You're like, mom, dad, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? For real? Where did these babies come from?
I mean, I guess maybe they were already put up for adoption, but I guess like this researcher sought out like parents that were giving up multiples, and I
Oh,
think
okay. I guess you could figure that out before. And
yeah.
then, how do you know? And you're like, okay, it's going to get a great family. And then the third family, you're like, not going to be a lot of nurture, a lot more nature. Nature's good. And they're like, okay, whatever. Here, have the baby. And then you
Mhm.
realize that, oh, that was probably not good because you need like nurture when you're a baby.
Yeah, I don't remember the results of the study or like what they were trying to figure out because there was so much scandal about these twins being separated and like watched for all these years and not told, and like what was the point of you know of separating them and never telling them, I guess. I don't remember. It's been a couple
If
years
you
since I've
told
seen the
them,
show.
they would act different. But how were they following them? They're like, there was this white van.
No, so the families that adopted these kids, like, the parents knew that they were part of this study, and so, however often they had to go in and, like, talk to, like, the
What?
researchers and all, but it was set up like it was a regular doctor's appointment, so they just thought they had these doctors or whatever. So they follow, but they, like, I mean, they
You
kept
leave the
close tabs
clinic
on.
and you look in a room and there's you, and you go by another room and there's you again. You're like, am I a fucking clone? What the hell am I? What? And then you find out you totally were.
Yeah. But it really
Wow.
opened up the conversation, like, how many other sets of twins are there that just,
Do
don't know about each other that were part of this study? And, um, so they got some of the documents released, but, um, I don't know, we'd have to look at it. Like, we'll have to talk about it one day at a different
well,
time.
I think okay, yeah, totally. What are we gonna talk about on your show tomorrow?
Um, Tomorrow we are gonna talk about I don't know, I really wanna talk about the fucked up legal system and
Oh,
the things that they're required to do in private prisons versus government fund or, like, public versus private. Um, but I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I've
ooh,
got
okay.
2 more pieces of paper that I'm waiting for.
Oh, hey, don't let me rush you into going live on your channel.
No, I want to.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it because
Okay.
my kids will be gone all day, so you tell me
Perfect.
a time. What's a good time? Chat, what time do you want us to go live tomorrow? And we'll let chat
Oh,
decide.
wow. Put it on them, and then if they don't show up, you can really good guilt them.
Yeah, they'll just watch me cry later on the feedback.
Wow, you're really good at this. Okay, King Umberto the First of Italy. Guess what? One day, Umberto was eating at a restaurant, and he saw the owner look exactly like him. That wasn't the only strange coincidence. It was found out they were both born on the same day in the same town, and married women whose name were the same, and the owner opened his restaurant on the day the king was crowned. On July 29th, 1900, King Umberto was notified the restaurant owner was killed in a hunting accident earlier that day. Moments later, an assassin shot Umberto dead. They died on the same day. Do you think that's
Hmm,
true? There's no link. It could be a lie.
it could be a lie, but it's probably not.
They gave his name. It seems like you could look it up. Wait, first said 9 p.m. Eastern. That's late. What are we going to do all day with our day?
Yeah.
Oh, Amit said 9 a.m. Pacific. Me. So that's noon for you.
That's good for me.
Perfect. Next things next. This is a really cute one. It says a 10-year-old girl named Laura Buxton released a balloon with her name and address on
See this one.
it, which floated 140 miles and landed in the backyard of a house where also lived a 10-year-old girl named Laura Buxton. On the day of the, I guess they met. On the day of the meeting, the two girls wore essentially the same outfit, a pink sweater and jeans. The girls were the same height, which was unusual because they were both tall for their age. They both had brown hair and wore it in the same style. Both had 3-year-old black lab retrievers at home, as well as gray pet rabbits. They both brought their guinea pigs, which were the same color and even had the same orange markings on their hindquarters. It was almost as though these two Laura Buxtons were the same person.
That was a glitch in the Matrix for sure.
Yeah.
I have heard that story before.
Do you just go about looking for the rest of the Lauras forever?
Yeah. Can you imagine? That's so weird.
No, I don't know what I would think about that. This is linked. Let's see if I can see the girl. Oh, no way. They're not wearing the same shit. They're just clickbaiting me. Mostly true. Mostly true. Don't ruin anything for me. Damn, who's this? Snopes? What a bastard. Why did I link that?
Go back. We need to live in our life.
I'm not ever clicking that again. This says South African astronomer Danny
Duto.
Duto. Exactly what I was about to say. Wow. Gave a lecture on how death can strike anyone at any time. Upon the completion of his lecture, Duto popped a mitt into his mouth. It slid into the back of his throat, causing him to choke to death on the spot.
Nobody there knew the Heimlich maneuver?
Well, maybe Heimlich wasn't in class that day. And guess what? Maybe this is the reason they make lifesavers. And they pop the hole out so that
Yeah, maybe.
this guy discovered comets or something. Maybe something about astronomer. I knew that.
That sucks. They're just watching that. Is this part of the skit? Is this part of his speech?
Death can strike at any time, and they're like, "Is it? Should we?"
Should we help him?
He's right.
Yeah. Well, he was also psychic.
Check this one out, is crazy. It says Whataburger and What a Burger were founded in 2 different states within a short amount of time of each other, and both founders were completely unaware of the other's existence.
Interesting.
Whataburger.
So,
What
do they both still exist? I know What a Burger still exists, but What a Burger, do they still exist?
You know
Uh,
Whataburger is there, but this hyphenated stuff. Okay, let's click
yeah.
into it and check in. Let's see. They wrote this in 2015, so you never know. Don't care. No, don't make me do this. Whataburger versus Whataburger. Two similar sounding burger restaurants opened in Texas and Virginia at about the same time without knowing a thing about. Can you see this?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. In the 70s, they worked out an agreement in which they both could keep their once unique but suddenly not as much names. Oh, that's cool. Turns out, though, that there is a regional burger joint in the Carolinas called Whataburger that is soon rolling out a food truck of its own to sling burgers. I guess anybody can have the name or what?
They must not have trademarked it because there was 2 of them.
But it did make us wonder if the East Coast burger chain was infringing on the Texas burger chain's copyrights. As it turns out, they had come to an understanding during the Nixon. Okay, we're not gonna. This is not Monday. All we need to know is they was somehow made on the same, by different people in the same time. So this one is still there. This is the
Yeah.
one I know as well. Okay, you have these where you're located?
No.
Yeah, I don't think we have them here. Actually, I think they might be putting in one. No, I think they're putting in a fat burger though. Not far from me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope it's there by the time I visit.
Yeah, and we'll go there for sure.
Do you know what I do I just found out I do have, like, 60 minutes north of me? Jack in the Box.
Oh, what do they have that's worth driving that far?
Jack in the Box.
I
I
guess
know
if
the
you haven't
food's
had
not
their egg
even
rolls in
good.
a while.
I was just about to say that. The only thing I would want would be the egg roll.
The only time their food is good if you're like hungover, and in your 60 mile, you never want to do that part if that's the case.
So both times, the last 2 times that I've been leaving town to drive to the airport, I've stopped at Jack in the Box, and both times I'm like, this is not even good. Why did I
It's
do that?
not good. No. But because it's like one of those things you're like, okay, I'm traveling. Better get my
Right.
fast food trash.
I get my In-N-Out and my Jack in the Box.
Okay, let me tell you a story.
Okay.
Everyone knows this one. The Morgan Robertson short story published in 1898 about the gigantic luxury passenger liner that struck an iceberg while crossing the North Atlantic and sank with terrible loss of life. The ship was deemed practically unsinkable and so didn't carry anywhere near enough lifeboats for the passengers and crew. And the ship was called the Titan. What? And then the Titan had a cruising speed of 25 knots. The Titanic was 22.5. Titan was 800 feet long. Titanic 882. Both were considered unsinkable. Both had insufficient lifeboats, enough for less than half of the 3,000 souls on board. Edit: Titanic only had 2,200 people on board. The maximum capacity was around 3,000. Both struck an iceberg on the starboard side in April, 400 nautical miles north from Newfoundland. It was in a book. A short story. And then it happened. Let's see.
He's psychic.
Yeah,
Everybody's
what's that
psychic.
about? And then it was called the Titan, and then later the Titan submarine goes back to the Titanic and it sinks too. Well, why are they name stuff in the water that?
Trying to make him tough.
Do they not have superstitions? They just
Clearly not.
So I guess not. That's the same boat can sink 3 times on the same day with that fucking guy on the passenger list in there.
That's
They
true.
have any superstitions? I don't think so. Boats are stupid.
Nobody.
I'm staying off of them.
Have you ever been on a cruise?
Been on a cruise? No.
Me
I'd
neither.
say I don't think so. Would you
I took a
go?
dolphin cruise. I think so. I think it would be fun.
Do day cruises count?
I was gonna say we took a day cruise when we were in Hawaii. But
Yeah,
dolphin
and
cruise.
we've been whale watching, so
Oh,
we've
that's
been on
true.
day cruises, if that counts. Did
Yeah.
Catalina Island count? I cruised in my car a few times down PCH.
I don't think
That's the
that counts.
Pacific coast. So
But I
it's
would
kind of
go
the
on a
same.
cruise, except for that. I like that it's all inclusive, like that you don't have to worry, like
Yes.
you're just done once you get there.
Yeah. But then you
Yeah,
have to
so
worry about, like, I want to go to Alaska, but if the boat sinks, I don't fucking want to be in cold water at all. So I probably would walk around the ship in a life. What are those things? What are those things
life
that the divers
preservers,
wear? What are those things that,
those
yeah?
big
I'll have,
suits, those
yeah. One of those suits that the Navy SEALs wear. I would have that on. And for sure, I could pull the cord and I would turn into my own boat.
you'd be like the Michelin Man, the big old
But
puffy suit.
I'm not gonna die in cold water. I hate the cold. I hate the cold more than I care what someone fucking thinks about me. I'll be wearing Crocs
Same.
too. Let them laugh. I don't give a shit. Free drinks, fuck off. I'll play poker. That's what I want to do. So let's go on a cruise.
Let's do it.
Maybe let's go on a riverboat cruise though. Something,
Yeah,
easy where you,
we'll ease into it.
yeah, something where like, have you
Somewhere you
seen the
can see
movie
the shore.
Chocolat?
No,
Yes. You've never seen Choc? Are you sure? It's an older movie with Johnny Depp plays the pirate.
no, I haven't seen it.
He plays a gypsy, I guess. Oh, it's so good. Never mind. What is this? Can you see this?
Bobby
Yes.
Lane?
Bobby Lane got traded. This is so cool. He got traded by the Detroit Lions in 1958. After he got traded, he put a curse on the Lions, saying they wouldn't win for 50 years. Not only did the Lions finish with the worst winning percentage in the NFL for the next 50 years and never made a championship game, but in 2008, exactly 50 years later, the Lions became the first team in the NFL history to go 0-16. They lost every single game. Because of
Dang.
2009, the Lions had the number 1 pick in the NFL draft. They chose QB Matthew Stafford, who lived on the same street and went to the same high school as Bobby Lane.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit is right. I love the way that ends. I'm like, what the fuck? Do they
Yeah.
know that? Because that guy's going to curse them. They're going to keep this motherfucker forever. They must
He's
believe
got to
it.
just retire.
Yeah, they're going to just pay him well so he doesn't ever curse them. He's going to be like, I knew Bobby Lane. He's going to write Bobby Lane's name places. Like,
I wonder if they had the same number.
I'll release the curse. Dude, no, they would have told us. That would have been super coincidence.
Yeah, they definitely would have
Why do
told
you make me feel bad first? I know there's one near me, Paul. I had sheets. Wait, what's a sheets?
You sleep on
The
them?
sheets? Like, oh. Okay, that's better than what I was thinking. Listen to this. This one's going to take you a minute to wrap your brain around, so stick with me. When
Okay.
Steve Jobs was born, his bio dad was a professor living in the Midwest. All right.
Okay.
Jobs eventually tracked down the bio mother and through her met his sister, Mona. So he has a half sister. He didn't want his father to meet his father or allow his father to know anything about him. Mona, however, did track down their father and arranged a meeting with him. Steve Jobs asked her not to mention him, and she agreed and respected his wishes. When she met her father, though, eventually the conversation turned to his career managing various restaurants throughout the world. He'd since given up teaching. He bragged about one particularly nice place he used to run in California, where plenty of the Silicon Valley types would sometimes show up, including Steve Jobs, who he described as, quote, a great tipper. Mona asked Jobs about this, and he remembered the place and remembered the meeting and the man who ran it on several occasions. He met his bio father and didn't even know it. Fun fact, his sister, Mona Simpson, married Richard Apple, Appel, which is just also kind of weird, who used to write for The Simpsons. As such, the name of Homer's mother is Mona. So
That's
Homer's mom's named after
crazy.
Steve Jobs' sister.
Yeah, and also you met your dad and didn't even know.
That's not the craziest part.
I think so.
I'm just kidding. No, that is cool. Yeah, that's super cool. It's crazy, like, the sister just kept the secret. She knew it was all the pieces, and she just so
Imagine if he would have started talking shit like, "Oh yeah, there was this one guy used to come all the time. He's a big shot. His name's Steve Jobs, and he's a real asshole." Feel sorry for his family. You're like, "Dude, you are his family."
Steve Jobs. Hi, Hog Dog. Thanks for showing up. Good to see you again. Yeah. Mona Simpson and Lisa, they had a Mona.
Mona Lisa.
That's not a coincidence. There's nothing to click here.
The Simpsons have a lot of coincidences, though. Have you seen all the things where like they did in The Simpsons and then they came true?
Yeah. They predict Donald Trump's presidency, but they said they didn't. They said it was some kind of, I don't know. There's a dumb story too. Okay, we'll get there.
Okay.
So we're close. We're so close. We're on page 16, and we've done 2 of the pages down there already. Did you know that Thomas Jefferson and John Adams both died on July 4th, 1826, same day?
I did not know that.
Yeah. It was the 50th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. The same day these dudes died.
What
Look
did
at
they
this.
die from?
Old fucking age. I don't know, actually. Probably, yeah, old age maybe, because they were pretty old. They died from their heart stopping. Rumor legend has their hearts just stopped beating. And they gone.
That'll get you. That'll get you every time.
Emotional damage. Okay. Yeah, so they're gone. I did Paul, you weren't here for this, but this is Dennis the Menace. Dennis the Menace, as we know him, was born on the same month, March, of the same year, 1951, as this dude called Dennis the Menace, with the knobby ass knees, the weird boots and shorts. What's happening?
Long sleeves and shorts.
Looks like AI made his hands. All the neighbors looking. Anyways, this is their version of Dennis the Menace. They were made at the same time, different companies, different everything. This guy's actual Menace. No relation. They didn't know each other were happening. They said there's no way for them to have known about the other one. So, nothing like our dude.
No, ours is way like friendlier.
Serial killer Dennis? That is serial killer Dennis, because it says
Definitely.
yeah.
Like Freddy Krueger.
He's wearing stripes. Wait, they're both wearing stripes.
Oh, the Dennis the Menace has a black top and red bottoms, and the other Dennis the Menace has a red top and black bottom.
What a
Interesting.
coincidence. Mm-hmm.
And they're both white.
Oh my gosh. You don't know that about them. This could be a pale Indian.
That's true.
Did you know that Nikki Haley is an Indian?
Nope.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh, see?
I learn something new every day.
Okay, this one is another long one, but apparently I thought it was worth it, so let me read it to you.
All right.
It says, in 1957, a Finnish architect called Euro was sitting on a panel deciding on the design for the Sydney Opera House, except he was a day late. So they had already done it the day before too. Euro took it upon himself to look at the entries rejected by the panel the day before and decided he liked the design submitted by some other one so much he convinced the rest of the panelists to change their minds about it. The design became what we know as the Sydney Opera House today. So that was discarded until dude came a day late and pulled it out of the trash. Says the next year in Toronto, Euro would sit on another panel, this time to decide the design of Toronto's new city hall. As is his wont, Euro showed up late. That must mean whatever it means. He showed up late like always. And again, he decided to go sifting through the trash. He found a design he felt was better than the others and repeated history for the second time. He was able to convince the rest of the judges of this too. The design by Revel was built a couple of years later. Euro was also designed the St. Louis Arch. And then one of the comments, and I put it here, was this guy was basically a truffle sniffing pig for monument architecture.
Yeah. So I've been to the St. Louis Arch. It's so cool.
Oh yeah. What's it is it just what's it for?
As far as I can tell, nothing. But you take like this tiny little elevator up to the top, and it's like super cramped. And obviously, like you go underground and you get into it, and then you take this little like tram car elevator thing that you sit in up to the top, and there's like a viewing area. You can see the whole city. It's right on the water. It's beautiful. I flew to St. Louis just to see the arch and then drove back.
That sounds awful. I wouldn't get in a tiny elevator.
Well, I didn't know. I had never been.
Usually they blindfold you before. I wouldn't have done that either. I'm gonna go underground. You're gonna blindfold me, put me in a tiny box, and then ship me to the top of the thing. I'm gonna pass.
Yeah. And it was cold out, and so it was like really still. There was snow on the ground. It was beautiful.
That's kind of, you're making it sound good, but it's awful. I know it was awful. You ready to hear more about this?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, that's all I know. Next, this one says, my sister bought a house after the elderly owners of 50 years died. The day they moved in, she gets a call on her phone, and the caller ID was the name of the guy who used to live there. Turns out that the moving company had just changed their number, and they got that couple's number.
Oh,
Random.
shit.
How freaking random is that?
Yeah.
You're like, do we answer it? It's the
Awkward.
Let's send it a voicemail. Send it a voicemail. No, we got to see what he wants to say first. I don't know how to talk to a ghost. We're gonna screen this. Oh, Paul, you did probably miss the story about the day my sister took a call and I took my kid to soccer dinner. And when we told this story, she told a second story about how she's been sitting under a crossroad sign and it's been the person's name.
Super wild.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back and consider that because that was cool. Oh, how about this? Flight 666 landed in hell on Friday the 13th.
Oh, damn.
This is crazy but true. Flight 666 lands in HEL. That's the airport code. Finnair Flight 666. Why would you even give it the number? Took off from Copenhagen and flew directly to Helsinki on Friday. Even better, the flight took off at 1300 and 1 hour and 34-minute flight landed at Hell at 3:41 p.m. Why is that even better?
I don't know.
I must not know the code to hell. Write that down. 341.
In case it's got a digital
Don't
lock
ever
on the
fucking
door.
book the planes. I'm superstitious. These idiots didn't pay any attention. Write that down. 341. Note to self. It's Friday the 13th. I already wouldn't do that. 666. Never doing that. Going to hell. Probably trying not to. Whatever 341 is. Everyone write it down. You're welcome. Didn't expect for that to happen today. But that is interesting, huh?
Yes, very interesting.
Every time I go back, it changes the page. I'm so sorry if that's frustrating. How about the fact that the Aboriginal language in Australia, which they say is a dying language, one that couldn't sound less like English, so it came as quite a surprise when linguists studying what it's called I don't know what it's called, realized that the tribe's word for dog is dog. And they don't have the same root. Is that cool or what? I try to make my dog right there. I did. But yeah, it is. I get her if you just want to challenge me.
No, I'm good.
She just has a little white on her, but that is my dog. And she does this thing like this. You don't know anything about my dog.
I've never met her.
What if that's her coming to my door right now? It's either her or someone's there to murder me.
That'd be a coincidence.
Bring the big knife. Let's click this and see what I thought was interesting. Oh. It's creeping me out. I shouldn't have said the murder thing because now I'm worried about the murderer out there. It says, as an English-speaking student of Yiddish, I was pleasantly surprised to discover that the indefinite article was... Okay, never mind. This is not... I'm not going to talk about... That was interesting earlier today. I then spoke 17 bulls, and since then, I'm like, what? Who cares about an before a vowel or a before a vowel? You know how you say like, oh, like an apple? Yeah, they're about to teach us about that right now. Whew, that was
close. We almost got educated. Forget it.
Ooh, we almost learned some. Nice try, old self. New self is here. She doesn't give a shit about any of that. Okay. 2 things. This is a really cute story. This is, we can have this news story tell us about it. As you see, there's a Subaru Forester with the license, with the sticker, and a lady who got it tattooed on her. Let's try to view the TikTok story if it lets me. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Is TikTok still a thing?
Well, you don't know me.
Hold on. This story is different. The year is different. This is this lady's story. I guess it's going to play music if I let it. She says, earlier this year, I decided on a total whim to get a tattoo of a Subaru Forester in memory of my grandma Jean and her beloved Subi. Randomly found an artist I liked on Instagram Discover page and shot him an email. He replied saying he'd be stoked to do it because he owns a 03 Subi, just like my grandma. When I pulled up to the shop on the day of my appointment, his car is parked out and I noticed something. The bumper sticker my grandma had put on her car 20 years ago. Clarity was my grandma's maiden name. Clarity is power. The guy that she randomly found on the page, the front page, was the guy who owned her grandma's old car.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so next time you think you have free will, just remember that the lesbians is really in control. I'm just kidding, but seriously, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, that's wild.
And then she stole his car. That's how this ends. She's in jail. Nope, it's not. There's no more slides. That's how it ended. She just got the tattoo. If you can't tell, she's a lesbian by the way she's standing there. You don't know anything about him.
You don't know. The
I'm
Subaru's
just
what gave it
kidding.
away.
The Subi gave it away. That was her grandma. Her grandma was a lesbian.
I heard this
You
joke.
didn't
It was
copy
like,
much.
you're so gay you drove your Prius to buy a Subaru.
Damn. One of my favorite jokes. Have you ever seen Larry the Cable Guy, Health Inspector?
I've seen bits and pieces of Larry the
Ugh.
Cable Guy.
That's one of my favorites. He's so funny, but okay, so he's going to get into his truck or in the cars, and his partner's getting in her car, and he pulls out, and it's a Prius, and he's like, "What's that thing run on? Strawberry douche?" Yeah, I just laugh every time. If I have to get into someone's Prius, and I just say, when we pull over, are you going to pee in the tank first, or should I? Pretty sure they run on piss. Pretty sure that's why people get him. Okay, The Simpsons predicts Donald Trump's pregnancy.
Well, that's awkward.
Maybe I just predicted it. Coincidence?
Surprise.
Maybe. Okay. I kind of went down this rabbit hole and they were like, we didn't. So what I ended up finding was that the Simpsons dude posting this himself as predicted in 2015, because at some point in this little skit, the skit that they supposedly predicted the presidency in, they were like, they didn't actually predict it. It had happened, and they used clips and they put things together, and they were like, oh my God, they did it again. But in that clip is Trump 2024, which would be an odd thing to actually see. They said that's what they're predicting. Because if he's running in 16, he couldn't be 2024. Literally, he would be a third term, and it wouldn't be possible. So that's an interesting thing here. I forgot who this guy is. Let's see if it tells me.
It's just
writer for The Simpsons. Oh, look, a writer for The Simpsons. He should know. It's raining.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Out
Hey,
here,
libtarded.
What's that?
Who the hell gets a tattoo of their grandma crashing a Subaru? Stupid is my favorite type of comedy. You got to stick around, please. Lesbaru. Spider Pig, is that what that was? Oh yeah, it's walking on the ceiling. I thought it was a piggy bank when I first saw it. I forgot all about Spider Pig. Spider Pig does whatever a Spider Pig does. I'm pretty sure.
I forgot about that too.
Who's this guy? It's Brad Holmes.
Is First Shot still in the chat?
He is.
Popsicle time. I'm gonna turn off my camera though, because he makes it weird every time.
Well, you had to bring it up. She kept doing it, but you had to open your fucking mouth. You ruin everything. That's why we can't have nice things first, team. Okay, it's gonna scroll all the way back up. Don't worry, I'm gonna scroll so fast you won't know it ever happened. So guess what? Trump 2024 they predicted, but they maybe didn't predict his presidency, but you don't have to be mad about that. You can just get over it.
Okay.
Here is something freaking dope. This is the whole world is a simulation. It's for sure a hologram, but look at this. Super Bowl logo colors are purely coincidence. Anytime the government's telling you coincidence. I don't know if the Super Bowl is the
It's never.
government, but I'm sure it is. Super Bowl logo conspiracies says matchup is rigged and it could be hit again. So check this out. It says that the colors are okay. It says it's not the image of the Welcome to Las Vegas sign or the high-rise casino, but the colors. This logo, unveiled in February of 2023, features the primary colors of the hottest teams in the AFC and NFC, respectively. Continue reading, please. We have purple and black for the Baltimore Ravens and red and gold for the San Francisco 49ers. The design decision was to evoke the sun setting over the desert using colors the league hasn't used in recent history. Sure, dudes, we don't believe you. But here's what happened. But it's easy to hand wave this as a coincidence, but even steel-nerved logic is tested when faced with the reality that this exact same coincidence has happened in each of the last 2 Super Bowls. Both announced. So it says in Super Bowl, whatever it is, the one before this one, we had the Eagles play the Chiefs with the logo released a full year before the game, having strong green and red tones to it. Booyah. And then the one before that says a year before it happened as well, Los Angeles Rams and the Bengals facing off. This time the logo had predominantly orange and yellow. See? Because it's all fake.
So they're just Super Bowl is fake now too. Great.
Everything is simulation. One
Just the
person like
Sims.
that's the government. I'm not going to hear what they say about it. Well, parents of Kansas City Chiefs fan found dead thinks victims saw something they shouldn't have seen. What? Why are they telling us they're Chiefs fans? What? It's a weird detail. Were they in the locker room? Say more. Okay, I think we're done. Yeah. Oh no, we're not done. There's a couple things. I don't really want to do the coronavirus one, but this one says Biden administration says that is Adolf Trump coinky dink. Is this a coincidence? These similarities? And I'm like, I saw this news article. It linked back to this Biden Harris for president shit. I'm like, what?
Ugh.
But hey, maybe they're right. Let's check into it just in case. It says Trump parrots Hitler. We will root out my political opponents like that live like vermin within our country. He said that. Jews are vermin and pests that must be exterminated. Immigrants are poisoning the blood of our country. Contamination of the blood by an inferior race will lead to the fall of Germany. Political opponents within our country are far worse than the dictators of Russia, North Korea. We must all recognize the greater inner enemy in Germany. He said that. Okay, whatever. You lost
Did
me.
you really say all that stuff?
You lost me at parrots. Feels like you should only have one R. I'm out. I don't know. But the last thing are some fun facts, and then we're out of here. This is coronavirus coincidences. I don't wanna. Do you have it in you?
It's up to you. It's your show.
Let's keep going. Let's just read these fun facts, and maybe
Okay.
kind of hungry. Canadians say sorry so much that a law passed in 2009 declaring that an apology can't be used as evidence in admission of guilt. I don't know if that's true, but I'm gonna repeat it forever. That's hilarious.
Did you get the picture I sent you the other day of Canadian flip flops?
No, do you send it to my phone?
I did. It's like an ice skate. It's a flip flop.
That's funny. Do you know Nintendo trademarked the phrase "It's on like Donkey Kong"?
No, I didn't know that.
We owe them some money. I've said that without their
time.
permission. I'm going to jail. To leave a party without telling anyone in English, it's called a French exit. In French, it's called a party Partir à l'Anglais. To leave like the English.
Oh,
They
that's
both talk about,
interesting.
yeah, that is
Like the
interesting.
other country's rude, so we leave like
Like,
them.
not us, it's them. And then they leave her like you're doing it again. Do you know there are more Lego minifigures than people on Earth?
Oh,
Did you know that?
no.
Did it surprise you?
Yes,
I know, it surprised the shit out of me. I said
that's a
that, and
lot.
I think Beautifully was like, "No, think about it." I'm like, "I've been thinking. I can't stop thinking about it." Like, if somebody could get the Legos to rise up, we're fucked. There how many?
Holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit, seriously. So careful about that. I thought AI was something to worry about, but there's a bunch of minifigures you could step on.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if this is true. I feel like this is such a fucking lie, but listen to this. Elvis was originally blonde. He
Really?
started coloring his hair black for an edgier look, and sometimes he would touch it up himself using shoe polish. Is this a true fact? I put it here. It's a fun fact, but I don't know if it's a true fact.
Interesting. I mean,
Okay.
I'm trying to picture what he would look like blonde.
Better, right?
Probably, yeah. But Priscilla was also dark-haired.
That's what
Huh,
I
interesting.
that's the next thing I thought of. I was like, what the fuck with the dark hair? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Check this out. The voice actor of SpongeBob and the voice actor of Karen, Plankton's computer wife, have been married since 1995.
Oh, that's sweet.
Computer love. Computer love. You know that song Computer Love? We're gonna listen to it. Let me fucking bring it up right now before I forget. On my computer screen. Yeah, that's a bizarre song. It should be
Never
like,
heard of it before.
shut up. Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Interesting creatures, even when they're long
Except for I can't skip it because I'm a poor. God damn, that's embarrassing. Usually I like to pretend that I like the ads, but right now I hate this ad. About Computer Love in 1985. I didn't even know about
Look
computers
at
yet.
he was ahead of his time.
The black people in 2015 couldn't even vote in Middle America because they couldn't figure out fax machines and the internet, according to the president. That's something he said. I don't know. But Zappa and Roger done figured it out. Computer Love.
Crazy.
Shooby-doo-up, doo-up, I wanna love ya. Shooby-doo-up. Okay, well, Computer Love. It's gonna be big again, I'm sure of it. Okay. The Red Sour Patch Kid and are the same as the Swedish Fish. Did you know
This
that?
is false news.
No, it's fucking not. Okay, they're made
False
at the
fucking
same
news.
company, and they own each other. So now what?
Wow.
Question
I've
my
been
news again.
I've been bamboozled.
Suck the sugar off of them, all the red ones, and set them aside. Set them aside, and later you put them on your hand, and they'll tell your fortune. I'm just kidding. That's not Swedish Fish, but you eat them later after you're over remembering about the good part, the sour. Eat them tomorrow, and they're Swedish. It's 2 in 1. It's a Swedish kid. Oh, that's not good.
Jeez, I don't like
I'm
that.
out on the Swedish Fish.
Yeah, because I don't like Swedish Fish, but I definitely like Sour Patch Candy.
Because you don't like Sour Patch Candies. You like sour candy. It's the sour that's good.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh my gosh. Go to Walmart. They make Warheads makes a cotton candy. And it's cotton candy in the bottom with 3 packets of that sour shit. I'm about to be able to gleek here any second just talking about this. Seriously, my mouth's going wild. It's all that sour stuff. You could just, if you can stand it, if
Yeah.
you're a psychopath, you could just eat it. If not, you could take a couple little grains of sour salt. It's so good. Do that. They have a bunch of flavors. And the cotton candy is actually bomb and
I
requires
do
little
like
to
cotton
no
candy.
effort. Yes.
I do
See,
like cotton candy.
it's basically anything that dissolves in your mouth like that is definitely calorie free and sugar free and fat free. It's probably
good
just
for you.
full of nutrients. Yeah, I think.
It's got a high protein count.
Yo, Paul. Biden didn't want his children growing up in a racial jungle. Unbelievable. Now this America, the jungle of the races. On my computer screen. Is there any other facts here? People who post their fitness routine on Facebook are more likely to have psychological problems.
I wonder how they decided that. Like, where does that fact come from?
It seems like a real easy fact to discern. People who post their... Do you do this? It's not like you do this.
I'd have to work out first. No.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
If you're so busy doing all the working out and then you got time for that, maybe you got a problem.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good day.
I think anyone who talks about their workout routine and you know what they ate today because of their fucking workout routine, they all got psychological problems. It's a fact.
Yeah, if you see me
With some
posting on social
cheese.
media about exercising and my workout routine, I've been
You've been
kidnapped.
hacked. You've been hacked. Somebody
I've
else
been
stole my
kidnapped.
account. My identity is gone.
I'm trying to reach out.
What are you gonna... Oh, okay. That's how I'll know you've been kidnapped.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
been
Hey,
napped.
let's make a code for it.
Yeah, if I post a treadmill, then run to me. I'm just
No,
something's
no.
happening.
If you post a treadmill, that's easy to remember.
Okay,
If
whatever.
you
Well,
post...
okay, wait a minute. If whatever state I've been kidnapped to, like if I'm in
Yes.
Texas, it's a T for treadmill. You might
Yeah.
have to go through a couple of states.
Tennessee, I'll find you. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, okay, that's good.
If it's a
After
male murderer, I'll post some. What's something with an M?
dumbbells.
Dumbbells, yeah. And if it's a female kidnapper, the rowing machine, because we're good with our hands.
I'm not gonna remember.
Well, you're not going to remember our kidnap routine?
Oh,
How am I supposed to reach out
I'll watch this video.
to locate me? I like it.
Yeah, send me right now the link again and the timestamp 128. I will find you.
Okay, perfect.
Paul, she was talking about candy and she said my mouth going wild. Yeah, sour candy. You know what I meant. Okay, well, we've been doing this for an hour and a half, which is the perfect length of a show. So, did you want to... have you ever seen... I went to this place before. I don't know if you caught this show. Let me go here real quick. This person, I think it's called like Isn't Real. I don't know. Just type it in. Where am I going? I don't want to allow. I'm not gonna just hit allow. Okay, let me try again. This person doesn't exist. This person doesn't exist. Here.
Oh, I have seen you. I do remember this show.
That's not it either. Don't go there, y'all. How about Neil.fun? Did you watch that show?
What was it about?
It's this different awesome things to do on the internet.
No, I don't remember this one.
Like we could take a space elevator.
All right, let's do it.
Right now, we are at the level of hummingbirds, but quickly we will be at fireworks. It's 59 degrees Fahrenheit. I've never done this before, but it says scroll up. Oh, welcome to the space elevator, the only elevator that goes to space.
Oh.
We're bigger than a mallard. We get weather. The troposphere contains 99% of the water vapor in the atmosphere. Holy ass, hang gliders get high.
Yeah, I didn't know they got that.
Whoa, look how high up the butterfly gets.
Why they get
How high?
that high? They're doing work.
Yeah. What?
What is that thing? I can't see it.
It says box kite, highest flying kite. A box kite gets higher than an eagle. What the fuck?
Never even heard of a box kite.
Could you still see it? I would imagine you could get tangled on an eagle, airplane, an osprey, a goddamn mallard. A lot of shit to get your kite tangled in. A flamingo? Wow, I didn't even think they could fly.
I didn't either. I was just about to say that.
There's damn dinosaurs when you get this high.
Oh, this is fake
The
news.
dinosaurs is only extinct on Earth, girl. They still up there. The fucking yak. I don't know how he got up here.
Okay.
How did this guy get here? Highest dwelling reptile. Oh, because there's mountains that are this high. You just can't see them in this
Oh.
picture. A sandwort. Gross. I've seen a California condor before with my real eyes.
Have you really?
Eyes. It was huge. I took a left. I took a right when I was supposed to take a left. And I was chasing it and I was getting a video. And my daughter and her friend from the backseat are like, we're going to be late for school. I'm like, okay.
Damn it.
I never saw a bird this huge before. Under each wing, one wing had 2 crows each underneath, full span. It was the biggest fucking bird I've ever. I was like, is this a
They were
dinosaur?
just
It was
drifting.
so
We're like,
big.
hey,
They were
get underneath
chasing
this
it off.
guy.
I think they were trying to chase it off.
Oh.
That's why I noticed it. I was like, what the hell is that? It was huge. It came over the car. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I gotta get my phone. Yeah, it was the biggest bird I ever saw. Party balloons? Damn, this is going to be some global warming bullshit. When I went to the bottom of the earth, there was a bunch of globe propaganda. So we'll see as we get over. Look, litter in the atmosphere. Poor common crane. I've never seen balloons when I've been on an airplane, and I've never seen a space shuttle ever.
Not even one time.
Not even one time in my whole life. Now would be a good time to pick out your space. Oh my shit, could I have been clicking on this? We didn't pick anything out. Where's my scarf? Hold on, let's go back. Sorry, here we go. We get a scarf, a bit chilly. I'll go with this one. You can pick, oh, look at my guy. Okay, you
Oh,
want to
just
pick
sit
the
on.
next thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, he's gonna die because I just barely put a scarf. I have a problem when I do shit. I don't like to do the clothes. Okay, which one do you want to wear?
Far right.
The gray?
Yeah.
Looks cute. Okay, as air pressure drops, so does the temperature needed to boil water. At this altitude, water boils at just 129 degrees. Compared to what? I wasn't reading anything before this. I can't go down again. I'm too lazy. Wow, that helicopter do go high. Okay, jet streams. We can see the jet streams. Jet streams are bands of strong winds in the atmosphere. They can reach 270 miles, 5 miles per hour.
That's fast.
Don't worry, the elevator is pretty strong, I think. Oh my God, I told you I would never get in a small elevator, and look, here I am.
There you go.
Such
See,
a
now you can go to
liar.
St. Louis.
Oh, I'm in the stratosphere. Welcome to the stratosphere.
Yeah.
The stratosphere is home to the ozone layer, which protects us from harmful UV rays. Unlike the troposphere, the temperature in the stratosphere increases the higher you go. What was happening? So it was getting colder, now it's getting hotter? Oh,
Yeah.
because the sun can get to us.
Because there's no ozone. Did we just crack?
We didn't crash. We're doing good. Look at
Oh.
us. Woo. It's a what? It's the damn Chinese balloon. It's
I
on.
knew it.
Why would they show us this? Is there music?
It's elevator music.
That's terrible. This is the Armstrong limit. Above this altitude, your saliva and tears will boil if you don't have a pressure suit.
Okay.
What?
That can't be good for you.
It evaporated right away, so whatever. It would just sting for a second. What was it again? Tear on your saliva. Oh, that would probably burn.
Yeah.
And then you would make more, and then it would burn. Do you want to take a shot at this word? It's NACREOUS.
Narcissistic?
Yeah, narcissist
Necrosis?
clouds.
Necrosis?
Nacreos?
I can't see it. Oh, wait. No, I can zoom in. Nacreous.
Okay, those clouds are rare clouds found in polar regions, and they're made of small ice particles that scatter light in a colorful way. Ooh, that's cool, like the northern lights.
Yeah.
That'd be cool to see. This
That
is
would be
shit
cool to
people
see.
don't see, or what? I guess if you're in this one, you get to see it. LX1. Another Chinese spy balloon. This I don't believe in. Whatever this is like a stick bug. I don't believe in this shit. What is this? The high altitude
praying
platform
mantis.
station? Sure. Yeah. As the air gets thinner, there are fewer molecules to scatter light, so the sky starts getting darker. Creepy. I don't believe in this one either. This is a glider. No. Who's the psycho in this? You gotta
No,
be.
that's not safe.
Your tears are gonna boil if something goes wrong, you retard. And you don't even
It's
have
got
an
to be
engine.
unmanned. It's got to be unmanned.
Don't ruin this for me.
Okay, somebody's
There's
in
a
there, but
psycho
they're
in
not
there.
alive.
It's womaned. That's what she meant by unmanned. Highest aircraft ejection. Oh my God. Somebody had to do this and they might not have been wearing the proper suit and scarf.
They have their scarf on.
He would have lived had he had a scarf. What the fuck? He had to fall from here? I don't even know what the M stands for, but it's a lot.
Yeah, it's too much. Meters, miles.
Much is good. A spy plane. I thought a U-2 was a submarine. What?
Thought it was a band.
Yeah, we've been lied to our whole life. Skyrocket. They're making us shut up because no one goes up here to see it. It looks cool though. Not real. Starfighter, that's from a fucking movie. What's this? Again,
Is
look
that
at this.
octopus?
Winged aircraft altitude record.
Nope.
Those are its wings. This is unbelievable. No.
Mm-mm.
NASA experimental hypersonic aircraft. What? Look at that.
It's like a stealth bomber, it looks
What
like.
if we go up too high and see all the classified shit? What? A skydiving altitude record in the 60s?
There's no way. That's false.
Yeah, this guy knows about flat Earth. This one, what's this fucking guy's name? He for sure saw it. Holy crap.
That can't be real. You die.
A U-boat? See, I was right, but also a band. She was right, and he's gonna get the snacks. This is perfect. But nothing but a duct tape pressure suit. Joseph Kittenberger. I made some of those words up. Kittenberg jumped from an open gondola and set a record that would last more than 50 years. Oh, there's going to be a guy higher than this, I guess. Because 50 years from 60. Boom, boom, boom.
There's no
Where is he?
oxygen that high.
He
didn't do
brought
it.
his own oxygen.
No, this is all fake news.
He don't need oxygen this high.
You need oxygen.
There's a theory that you don't.
Mm-mm.
If you don't need tears and saliva, oxygen is also out. The ash cloud from the eruption that destroyed Pompeii reached this height.
Dang.
Damn. Highest paper airplane flight. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's
Launched
definitely
from
a
a
lie.
balloon. This is the highest a paper plane has flown.
It
Launched
would
from
burst
a
into
balloon.
flames.
Where the fuck is the balloon? Where was he? I don't believe it. How did they know?
This is all fake.
I could probably do this. I think I need a balloon, but I could do it. Felix Freefall. Felix Baumgartner was the first person to break the sound barrier in free fall. He reached a top speed of 854 miles per hour. Holy shit.
No, that's a lie.
Right? That's a lie too?
It has to be. Come on. Get the fuck out of here.
I need to know, chat. Is this a lie? Is Felix Freefall fucking with me?
Felix Freefall fucks with Divinity. That's the name of the show tomorrow.
It's just gonna be fuckery. Felix Baumgartner was the first person
Friday
to break
fuckery.
the sound barrier with his face.
His face? Yeah.
843 miles per hour. Holy shit, I think the fastest I've ever gone. Fastest?
Hey.
Well, like, I don't know. Not that.
Decline this news.
Red Bull 2017, that's when he did it. Red Bull didn't give him any wings. He just free fell. Congratulations, you've made 0.1% to the moon. See, I knew they were going to have some type of propaganda. Wrong. The mushroom cloud from Castle Bravo nuclear test reached this altitude. A test?
Why are you testing nuclear what? No, this is fake.
As
Fake,
soon as
fake, fake.
it started going up, they're like, "Do you think they're gonna see it?" Yeah, it's gonna reach the fucking guy in the little space elevator. It's gonna be a problem. Everyone will know one day. Okay, who's this? Alan skydive. Current record of highest skydive. See, that's an oxygen backpack.
Nope. Just nope.
Okay, we'll see what else. Space elevators are actually a possible idea being considered by scientists.
No, they're
That'd
not.
be a no from me, dog. They could potentially offer a cheaper and safer way to get into space. Is this just a space
I think this
elevator
is
advertisement?
satire.
No, it's not. These are real. The hard part is
This is
making a
not
strong enough
real.
cable. Yes, it is.
Oh, if you're gonna be crazy, I'm getting off of here. This is not real.
There's a meteor. There's a space. Yeah, we're almost to damn. Look at that. Real. Blue jets are a rare form of lightning. And now you've seen one, a mesosphere. Congratulations, you've reached the mesosphere and you're halfway to space. We're not even in space. The air in the mesosphere is very thin. It has less than 1% of the pressure. Okay, you know what? How do we just jump out and take our scarf off? We're dead. We're ready for... How do we hang this scarf from a doorknob and just end it all? Okay, I'm serious though. That was fun. Thanks for being in the space elevator with me. But we already did Let's Settle This. I don't know what rocks is. What do I do? Just
Looks like
I can
poop.
move them. These are rocks, you sick son of a bitch. You just stack them on top of each other. Okay. Well, how do I cancel gravity? This is okay. Life stats sounds boring. We went there. The size of space, we went there already. Share this page. Who was alive? Where does the day go?
Look at all this fake stuff on here.
Do you ever wonder where the days are going? Supposedly there are 24 hours in a day, but some days seem to not even happen. Sleep takes up to 7 hours a day for most people, but that still leaves 17 hours in a day. Does it feel like you have 17 hours every day? Here are some things you could do with these 17 hours. Watch The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring 5 times. No.
Ugh.
Does it
Sounds
feel like you
terrible.
could do those things every single day? Well, of course not, because you have to pay bills, go to school, or do both. But even then, does your average day feel like the length of 7 NBA games? No.
Never.
It probably feels shorter. So where is the day going? Let's find out. First, let's get a general sense of your day. Use the slider below to reflect how much of your time you spend each... Oh, boy, God.
It's 24 hours. Gone.
Ah, shit. Sheena, where day
Okay,
is?
let's do
Now
12 hours. Yeah, go back to. I
okay, you
thought we
want
were
to
doing
go?
it.
Okay,
God
okay.
damn it. Damn it. Okay, 12
12
hours.
hours. Time spent at home, time sleeping.
So I sleep on average 5 hours a night.
Okay. Take your time and slide those sliders. Okay, done? Great. There's a beautiful picture of your day. It says it right there. It is stupid. I tried to leave a long time ago, and now we're stuck
Okay,
here. I
fine.
should go to the time to eating lunch, about 30 minutes. Blah, blah, blah. This is going to teach you how to not suck.
I don't
I'm
got
good
time to
with
learn how to
sucking.
not suck. Yeah,
Nah,
fine.
I'd rather
It's okay.
just suck. Who was alive in 1800? Okay, how about in... Oh, look at it change. Just what?
Statues.
Oh, so it's just calculating all these people. Okay, who was alive in... I don't know who the fuck are these people.
Put
How
2025
do I
in
get
there,
on
see
the
what it says.
list? I need to get on this. 2025? Yeah, good idea. Oh, it tried to stop me.
Oh, it won't let you do it?
I hit the last one. Let's see what it'll do. 2020? Oh. So, 2000.
Dang.
This is a weird list. Do you know who Johnny Cash is?
The singer?
Yeah, he gone. Do you know who
Don't tell me
asked?
about any more dead people. I'm still recovering from my last list of dead people.
I'm pretty sure all these motherfuckers are dead. I don't know who Astrid is, but she used to be 93. She definitely probably did. No offense if you're still alive, Astrid, but you old as fuck. The deep sea, life stats, printing money, all that sounds boring. Ambient chaos, hell yeah. What? A little rain. A little coffee shop. Is this going to make some sound? I don't hear anything, so rip your headphones if this shit turns on. I'm turning it all the way up. All the way up. What the hell is happening here? Do I got to push play? We'll get to the end of this. I want to hear it all. Ambient chaos. Carnival. I want to hear all these songs by themselves. Come on. I'm just going to get to the bottom. This is probably a good thing that this stuff didn't play, because my machine's going to be like, eat dicks. Can't play all these sounds at the same time.
I don't understand what you're supposed
Playground?
to do.
Are you getting arrested? It's ambient chaos, so I don't know. Me either. How about absurd trolley problem?
No, this looks like work.
Oh no, trolley's heading toward 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert the track, killing 1 person. What do you want to do? Do you want to kill 1 or 5?
Oh.
We want to kill only 1. We got to kill the baby.
Oh. Okay.
It's heading towards the 5. Pull the lever. Smash. 73% of people agree with you. 27% disagree. Next. Okay. Now what? Oh no, trolley heading toward 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert. So we want to kill 4 or 5. What type of murderer are you?
5 people. Don't pull that lever.
Do nothing. Oh god, no. 33% of people agreed with that. Oh no, it's heading toward 5 people. But then your life savings will be destroyed.
Goodbye, people.
Really? You're gonna kill the people?
I mean, let's be honest. My life saving is $14, so I guess take the life savings.
Okay, we're gonna pull the lever. Smash. 14 bones gone. Man, 60% of people only did that. A lot of people were like really needing their money. Uh-oh. Oh no. You want to save yourself or the people? I can't pull the lever. My darn arms are tied up. I'm about to die. I'm gonna try to pull
myself.
it. Yeah. Okay, you can pull the lever to divert the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. It's heading towards 5 people, so I'm gonna do nothing.
Do nothing, yeah.
Bye. Sorry about that.
See ya.
I would have given you all my money, but I won't give you my money. Oh no, trying to divert the track. Okay. Well, Neil, this is fun knowing you, but you got stupid immediately. I don't give a
What is Wonders of Street View?
Wonders of Street View. Good question. Hot air balloon view. Oh my gosh, what? Yeah, it says hot air balloon view.
I've always wanted to go on a hot air
Italy.
balloon.
Look, we're in Italy together. It's beautiful. I wonder what that is. I love places at night. Can I get around in this thing? Can I jump? Where'd that lady go? I want to see her.
It's pretty
Damn, I'm all alone. Sir, come talk to me. Hey. They're mirages that don't exist. Okay.
Damn.
Let's go to the next place. Oh, random. Lava Lake in Vanuatu.
That doesn't look safe.
Awful. Do you like this? Probably stinks here like farts.
Definitely.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. And it stunk like that before I got there. Stunk like that when I got in. It ain't even me. Boring. I wouldn't want to go here. Thomas Jefferson's house. Okay.
Well, that's kind of cool.
This is weird. So he walked here and touched all this stuff. Thomas Jefferson did. His map. I think he really had a map right there. I think he really killed these things. Or do you think they put this stuff in there like he would have? Probably.
I think they try to make it historically accurate.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Next, dentist chair in Bangladesh. What?
The tuk-tuk.
Dentist chair? What the hell? You're the dentist guy?
I don't think he's a good dentist.
It
It
seriously
definitely doesn't
says
look like a dentist.
you don't know what their dental plans are like.
I guess
That's right.
not.
He's about to lose the tooth.
Bangladesh is getting crazy.
What? Sky March, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Why would you need to do this? Are those
Is
women?
it a sculpture?
No, they're really walking up like that, and this poor kid is only gonna make it halfway. No, yeah, it's a sculpture. But why?
Stupid question.
There are no stupid questions. Except for that one. Oh, what's this? I don't know what this says. Santa Rosa. It's cycles. Cyclists.
Oh, like bike parts.
Wow.
Interesting.
That's weird.
Is that stuff they pulled out of the river? They're like, stop throwing your bikes in the river?
Yeah, is that a monument of shame?
Shame.
I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed.
Oh.
It's working. Kia is like, yeah, come buy a car here and check out our thing. We're by the big obelisk, but it's a cyclist. It's a dick, but not
It's very phallic.
that part. Whoa, what's this?
Space
We're at the
car.
dealership, y'all. All right, okay. Let's take a look around. Nice.
I don't like their flooring.
No, it's awful. You said you like it?
No, I said I don't like their flooring.
Me either. But I like the little atrium. Okay, oh, they forgot something.
Where's the rest of your road, sir?
Bruh. Well, I wouldn't be. Oh God. It's not. it's nowhere. It's just not.
They ran out of money.
She's I'm new here, but where's the how do I get to the other end of this?
Where's
This
this
is some
at?
GTA shit. You just and get a South Africa. This is in Italy. A lot of these are in Italy. This is Brutalist Treehouse. Brutalist? I'm not going in. You go in.
It looks so old and creepy.
I hate it. It looks like birds shit all over this thing. Brutalist? Like, seriously, what? That's not something I want to fuck with. Let's go somewhere else. See what's happening?
Yeah,
There's
were you bungee jumping?
into the water. No.
Yeah, that can't be safe. That's not safe. Don't do that.
I hate all of us.
For
But it's
sure
in
not safe.
Thailand, so they can tie ropes. So then again. Imagine though. What if this lake is frozen and you broke your neck?
Imagine you don't realize you're gonna hit it and you take a breath. And then you just
Oh,
drown.
what? It's a giant footprint in Hawaii. Do they make this every year so that we do looking at it? Let's see, where's the other ones? Let's go look for the other one. They might not have seen one. Come on, we'll just check it out. Oh my God. Palm print. What?
What is that?
It's a guy.
Okay, come on. He's like the Google Earth bands come and get the table. Drawer smash.
The banana?
That's the most random shit.
Oh no. I gotta go to bed. Love you, weirdos. Good night, Paul. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna take off here actually as well.
night.
Let's go to one more place.
What is that?
I
Like a
don't
weird.
know. Okay.
Okay. That's where we end it.
This is where it has to end.
It has
Welcome
to end in
home,
Tokyo.
Japan.
No.
No, I love this. If you don't welcome me home like this, then do you even love me? Twitter. What's happening? Let's look at this. Let's see what this is, and then we'll go. Maybe. Maybe not.
Never know.
A little every single time. Okay, I don't know what this is, but the guy's name is called Total Dyke Heat. Total Dyke. I don't know. I probably just said something bad in another language. Thank you for streaming with me this evening, especially on such super short notice, because I didn't actually tell
Yeah.
you.
I love it. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, it was super, super fun. We will stream tomorrow if that works out. I'll definitely put it on my Twitter so that.
We're gonna have some Friday fuckery.
Yay! Should I what do you want? Are you gonna? Is there anything I can do to prepare?
Nope. I don't know what to do.
Okay, because I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
get
I
on.
should
I'm
bring
gonna.
food or something.
Yeah, could you make some like a 7-layer dip or something?
Yeah, totally. I'll bring the food, and yay! I can't wait. I love it. Are you gonna run everything because you want to learn how to do that?
Yep. It's gonna be my test show.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out with us, chat. Daniel, this was fun. Hopefully you got in that Discord. I know they shared your Discord out there so that they could hop in there and hang out with us. Get the
Okay.
links.
Now I gotta figure out how to Discord too. I got it.
Once they have the link, I think you don't have to do anything. If they join, they're join, and you're just there. You just have to show up every once in a while and wave. And
I'm figuring out how to talk to people. Like, I just didn't know how it worked, and so I I think I've got it figured out now though.
awesome. Good night,
So
Emmy. Good night, Bursty. Hug.
thanks for
Lived
hanging out,
hard.
everyone. I hope to see
Beautifully.
everyone
Vicky.
tomorrow.
Yes. See you tomorrow in the morning for California, in the afternoon for the rest of the country.
Sounds
Adios.
good.
Okay, bye.
Bye, y'all.